EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. They find some open field here. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. The Chiefs have 1 and 3 here in the early part of the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. From midfield, here's Mahomes. This one completes Alec Pierce. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So after several rushes to start the game, Charles, they go to the air there and get a nice completion.
Nice mix-up on the play call. And right, establish the running game, make the defense think you're going to do it again, and then hit them over the top. Now you've got them betwixt and between. They don't know which way you're going to come at them.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Cooper will come in motion right. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved. They'll run a draw now with Akers.
And
he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Jalen Armour-Davis able to run him down for a loss of a yard. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks. Setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie that stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? Well, if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, you'd be a little jumpy as well.
Leave them diapers alone.
Yeah, it'd be jumpy, but sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
Well, that's just good parenting.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Akers. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Now receiver in motion left. They'll run for it with Akers. Now he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Cam Akers, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. The point after through the raindrops up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Let's go. Check pass. Check pass.
They begin with Henry. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
2nd down, they go again with Henry. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. He's got a man, complete. 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Michael Thomas, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Niners are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded right around the 8. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Oh, shit.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up.
Put the most big guys in the game.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw.
What are
And
you
over it's
doing,
Deebo
bro?
Samuel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Oh,
First time
God,
they hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. Charles, to move the chains that time, they had to complete it into double coverage, and they got it done.
And it's never easy overcoming multiple defenders, but he sure made it look simple. Found the right spot to exploit and won his one-on-two matchup.
Mahomes now on first down. Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Mahomes going to throw.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Peters. Oh, yeah, Peters. That's why we got you there. That's why we got you there.
And the Niners are going to take possession.
That's why we got you there.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
Oh, you got to keep your
feet. He's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll run it again with Henry. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings that thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing now is Geno. And this is going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
What are you rushing for?
It's headed right. It's no good. He misses wide of the upright. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Well, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Yellow.
Where's mine?
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
Put it down. Put it down.
Being chased out left. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. This is brought in at the 21. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC.
Good drive right here, man. Get the ball back.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on most points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
It's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Okay, ready?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. Off tackle left with Henry. And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Smith. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 31 yards on the punt there. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Got some dunks.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together.
Oh, my God.
Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Alec Pierce, 58 yards. And the Chiefs will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much
well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs...
Nah, God. Nah, hell no. Hell no. What the fuck was that, bro?
Possession of the football.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Maybe screw the ball right there.
Dillon now on 1st and 10.
There ain't no fucking way.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go play fake. Mahomes. Now swing pass for Dillon. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. And the tight end goes in motion left. The tight end in motion right.
Guys, you want to go to my dad's house? Yeah.
Now here's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
There are a lot of tough routes to try and cover. When you see a runner come out of the backfield and run this angle route, looks like they're going to the flat, and then they put their foot in the ground and cut back sharply inside. Not easily covered, and then when they catch it, good momentum built up by them as well.
And able to pick up the first.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. So we've come upon halftime here in Arrowhead with the Chiefs on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yo, put that stuff back. Take that stuff out of that bag and put it back in that drill.
But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. Again, it's Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Ashton, put that stuff back in that drill.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this 3rd down. Now it's the backup Cousins. Got his man, it's Thornton. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Who wants to take my ass out of bounds?
And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line. And maybe that was caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. The 71 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball-controlled football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Mahomes looks to throw on third down. And able to find Gesicki as tight end. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. In motion comes the tight end left. On play action, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't third down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Now a give. Akers running left. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. In motion left, that's Cooper. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. That's out to the flat for Akers. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Cooper, the man in motion left. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Deebo Samuel, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
A 3rd quarter action from Kansas City, 2nd down and 10. Henry running right. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Not the start to the drive they were looking for. That run doesn't do much at all.
No, not at all. And it leaves them with 3rd and long. And, you know, this is the time of game where these drives really, really start to matter. They've got to make some moves.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Cousins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 88 yards rushing for Akers, and this is a 1st down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
In motion left, that's Cooper. On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. 3/4 in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Akers. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Hey, 43.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And it's no good. Elliott pulled it, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game. This one now not over yet, Charles. You've got a sliver of hope on that other sideline.
You certainly do, because that would have made it a 3-score game, and that probably would have been curtains at that point. But now if they can get down the field quickly and somehow get the ball back one more time, we may have a different ball game.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's across the 43 extra yards to the 43. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Running left, it's Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And he goes out of bounds, it looks like right at the 50. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Cousins now from the 50. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And some room to roam now. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A solid run by Derrick Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. To throw is Cousins. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Throwing is Cousins. Completes this one to Thornton. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Henry. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Henry again. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
Patterson. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They're looking at a 4th and goal here as they search for a late score. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll run. It's Henry. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Derrick Henry. That's career touchdown number 131. And it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. In motion goes the tight end. Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Now Dillon on the inside give. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Here's a run with Akers on second down. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Going right back to Akers. And some space here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left.
And this is where the mental part of the game comes into play. Defense is out of timeouts. Just hold on to the football. No sense really trying to score. They should be able to run this one out.
On the handoff, running left is Akers. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that would just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. And he is not going to get in there. He stopped short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. Kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough. With that one possession down the stretch, might have given us an opportunity to win the game.
So for Kansas City, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they'll have another home day next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Arizona Cardinals.